Hey, what's going on, guys? Sechi here. Just decided to do this video where I talk about the kind of rivalry, if we want to call it, between fitness and bodybuilding. I need to get this out of my chest, guys, because I've been to Body Power this weekend, which is the biggest fitness expo in England and almost in Europe, together with FIBO in Germany. And of course, you expect to see everyone in the fitness and bodybuilding industry in there. The only thing I noticed that was like, let's say, a radical change was that my first Body Power was 2 years ago. When I went there for the first time, I remember queuing for hours to see the legend that I always saw in Muscle and Fitness and Men's Health and all those magazines. And I was queuing to get a picture together with Ronnie Coleman, with Phil Heath, with Jay Cutler. And this year, like, the things that changed is that fitness took over, literally. Like, fitness was huge this year. Some bodybuilders, like even Johnny Jackson, they were not there anymore. Some people didn't even know what Johnny Jackson was, where they were queuing for hours to see people like Steve Cook or other people that are like YouTube superstars. And it's fine to me, it's good that the fitness is going even this way, because we're giving chance to people to see their legends and their idols if they want to look more like them. I think that I didn't like, and one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video was that Donya Yates, 6-time Mr. Olympia, is a huge legend and I really respect him a lot. Put a post on Facebook after Body Power saying that it was full of internet no-ones. And I don't quite like this status that he put up. Of course, he's a public figure and I really respect him for the legend he is in terms of competitions and everything. But in reality, he got his own brand. He was there exhibiting his own brand, so he's selling money. He's selling supplements and personal training session to these skinny guys, as he call them. So it's not really consistent with the things he's saying, because of course he can be with bodybuilders, and I guess it's a defensive behavior as well, where maybe at his era, at his age, it was harder to be a Mr. Olympia, because there was no internet and everything, where now you can see maybe these champions made out from nowhere, so you can be a little jealous of that, maybe, I don't know. But my point of view is that of course, maybe I'm different because I'm into fitness, but I'm a competitive guy and I study off in bodybuilding. So I come from the sports and I love this thing. Where, of course, I agree with the thing that it was full of people as well that were actually maybe not in the best shape and they were going around with top off, so, topless around the Body Power, and it was not a great image, and they were actually even full of themselves. So that was a thing that maybe we need to fix in the future. But among that bunch of people that are called No One by Dorian, maybe there's someone that is young, but he got the skills and the talent to become one of the future champion. But if we don't give him the chance to grow, if we don't give him the chance to be exposed to people, if we don't give him the chance to be known, how can we actually develop a new champion? We can't live in the past. We can't live with glory and, and legends and congratulations to you and all your past success, because the world is going fast. The world is going forward and the business now is into fitness. I think another problem about this is that the fitness industry is actually looking inwards. So comparing to other people, I have a lot of friends in fashion, modeling, and other fields, like even other sportsmen, like football players and NBA stars, or basketball players. They are public figure and they are known from a lot of people. We're just fitness, and bodybuilders, we are just into our circle. So we are known between each other, but people don't actually know us outside. So another problem of it maybe Instagram, because okay, it's normal that I follow people. I follow people that I like, but they're into fitness. So every time I scroll my news feed on Instagram, it's just full of people that are like ripped and in shape and are doing photo shoots and are competing. So for me, that became the norm. And so I need to be bigger, I need to look bigger, I need to look better. But if I look around me, and there's a lot of people out there that's the norm. That's the norm. Like, the norm is not to be huge. The norm is not to be. The norm now is to be fit. Because if you see a lot of people out there, they don't look as good as we do. So now the problem is going with proportions. It's going for the aesthetic look. That's the ultimate thing. So that's why maybe fitness, or actually took over bodybuilding in the last expo, because people don't want to look sick. They don't want to look extreme now. I appreciate the figure of bodybuilders that they really push me in training harder, because I see all these motivational videos and actually want to go to the gym and push more weight. But for a normal person, being that big can even be demotivating, because if a guy is just starting going to the gym and he just see these examples in front of him, of course he's gonna quit soon, because he's not seeing those results even if in 4, 5, 6 years. So the thing is that for me, it's good to have all these YouTube stars and fitness superstars, and they're not actually internet no one, because if a guy got 100, let's say 1 million, 1.5 million followers, I don't think it's no one. Like 1.5 million, 2 million people is a lot of people that follow him. And another thing is that all these famous guys in the industry, what are you actually doing with these millions of people? What are you doing? Like, are you actually getting some money out of it, and trying to sell some supplements, plans, or some clothing? Or are you inspiring these people? Because what I don't understand, I talk from my point of view. I'm just starting. I'm 22. I'm like, I got around 20,000 people on Instagram. It's not that big. I'm growing, but at least I try to give some knowledge of mine now, because I'm studying nutrition in uni. That's my thing, my uniqueness, where I can actually help people in knowing more. So you guys, they are famous out there. What are you doing with these millions of people that follow you? Is it just a thing? What is this all about? This social media thing? Is it just about being the best out there and showing off? And okay, you got good abs and you got good legs or good shoulders, and people need to admire you, and put a like on it and share it because you're the best in the world? Or are you actually there to inspire people to be like you, or actually inspire people to be healthier, to be better, to be the best they can be? Of course, I never understand when people actually say, okay, I need to do this kind of workout because I need to look like him. Maybe you can have a look like him. Maybe you can even look better than him in the future. But your structure is your structure. I can't give you a diet or training to change your bone structure. If you got wide shoulders or narrow waist, there's not much you can do to change your structure and body composition. But maybe you can improve yourself little by little and look the better you can be. I would think that bodybuilding is a sport, and of course, as any other sport, if I'm like this short, I'm not going to play in the NBA. I'll never be a star. I can play with my friends, but I can never be the best in the world in playing basketball, because I don't have the gift and the skills for that. So if a guy wants to come to the gym because he says he's not good in any sport, why competing? I mean, come there, it can be your hobby, you can be the best you can be, but then competing is another thing. So maybe that's what pisses off a lot of people, because they start to see these huge classes of physique or fitness model, where in a bodybuilding class there are like 2 or 3 people at a maximum. So they actually feel maybe deprived of their sports. Like, they feel that these fitness models are taking away their sport from them, their spotlight, their stage. And that should be right for a part. But then another thing is that, as I was saying before, let's give a chance to these people to shine. Let's give a chance. Let's give a stage. Let's give them like those 5 minutes or 10 minutes on the stage. to make them feel better, to make them feel motivated, to make them feel that they work in the gym like for years or maybe for months, and the food preparation and everything, paid off at the end. Having some people in front of them, which are like the audience clapping and cheering at them, that's maybe the best feeling of their lives, even if they're not winning. But they actually understand that they did something that took them there, and they're able to work for something. So yeah, so for me, I don't even understand these things in go against each other. Like, why making war against each other? We are at the top of the mountain. We are at the top of the business. We all know each other. We are known by people. We got even the luck to be in the same place, which is like UK or maybe America, to be, close to each other. Some people even train in the same gym. So why not being together, and actually try to motivate even more people? Why to be against each other? Sometimes it happens to me that I share a picture, with someone just to promote them and to be together, and they don't share it back. And I don't understand this entire thing. Like, oh, what do you win? Like, do you have more followers than me because I actually share it and you don't share it back? Like, I mean, we grow together, and even those people who got 1-2 million people, 2 million followers, they're there because of these people. So they actually need to talk bad or to look them from above, because they are there because of these people and these followers. Because without these people, they'd be no one. So if I actually work together, if I collaborate with some friends, like let's say I'm Italian, this guy is African, and we actually share a picture, we do a video together, I gain some of African followers, I gain some Italian, and we both won. We didn't lose anything, How can I get to Africa if I don't have this friend that can help me get into there, And maybe find some people who are actually motivated by me in Africa. It feels great when I was at the Expo this weekend and people coming to me and saying to me, oh, I saw your YouTube video on your crush shoulders, and I'm trying it out and it really works for me. And I feel amazing. Even if maybe I don't have as many followers that other people have, but when I actually make something good for even one of them, it means I've done my job. Because when I actually take my passion, my personal passion, and I take it farther to make someone else's passion, to make someone else's dream become a reality sometimes, to help someone around the world that I don't even know is watching me or is actually following me, and help him achieve something better. That's where the best feeling lies. We're not here for the money. A lot of people, okay, you can get a job out of it. You can make some money, but always think about how you started. Like, when your passion actually allows you to have a career and to have a life, you should be so grateful for those people that follow you. They are following you every day, and they actually keep you where you are at that level. So, in conclusion, I just talked too much. But the thing is that in conclusion, I just think that this doesn't make so much sense nowadays. We can't go against each other. A youth bodybuilder the other day in the gym told me, oh, he's full of skinny guys and they are like famous. Let's see if they come here to the gym with me, if they can stand a session. It's nothing about that. It's maybe some people don't even want to look like you. We got the same passion. We in the same gym. We lift in the same weights. So why being against each other? Where a lot of people from outside, they don't even know how to lift those weights, and they would pay a fortune to know how to lift them. Why not going out and help these people to gain the same passion of us? Why don't get social? Why don't look outwards and not be just classified as, oh my God, these are the crazy guys, these are the big guys who just live in the gym, And a part of it is that a lot of people are always putting up on Facebook, oh my God, I'm dying because of my diet, I'm on no carbs today, I've been on fish and water for a week, I'm dying. How can it be possible to bring some people in your sport if it sounds and looks like shit to you? Like if they see you from outside, you're almost dying. Why if someone actually motivated to come into that? You know, we need to look like the best we can. We need to look like we're having fun because we're actually having fun. We love the sport. So why don't show these people that we love the sport we're doing and actually try to bring them in? That's the best job of the world. You know, we can't just be there and be on a pedestal and be a statue for someone, you know, and be admired by people. That's just my point of view. It was just I just wanted to do this video because I just want to make some clear points about this. And please, if you agree with me, just share this video. If you don't agree with me, maybe share it as well because I actually look for a constructive discussion with different people, maybe from different point of views of different backgrounds, and that's what I think at the end of the day. So let's do our best to motivate our people because we're at the top of the game and there's no need to be against each other. Peace.